Hello, it's Pop Preview, and I'm Alex.
I'm Sean.
And today we're watching the Star Wars The Rise of Skywalker teaser trailer. Yes, so we have a 2-minute teaser here, and I mean, people were losing their minds when the name of the movie was released.
Mm-hmm.
I know people get so into that, which I find kind of funny. I mean, I understand why, but at the same time, it's sort of like...
Well, I mean, there's a meaning in every
of course. Well, and...
title, so...
Yeah, and they said that this one has a lot of weight to it because not only is it the end of the last 3 movies, it's the end of 9 movies.
Yes.
So it's also been said that the meaning is going to be pretty clear once we actually see the movies.
And plus also that they're taking a break from the movie. So once this movie comes out, we're taking a little bit of a Star Wars movie hiatus. I mean, there's still going to be the 2 TV shows that are going to be on Disney Plus, but in terms of the movies, we don't know when we're going to get the next Star Wars movie. So, and I would say personally that Solo left a little bit of bad taste in my mouth in terms of Star Wars. So I'm glad to now get something different. Yeah. So I can get, not that I hated Solo, but I just expected way more, and I don't think I'm alone in that. So I'm just glad to be getting something.
Getting on with it.
Yeah, moving on. Even though I liked The Last Jedi, a lot of people obviously had problems with it. I really didn't. I had a good time watching The Last Jedi, so I'm curious to see what JJ's now gonna do with, now he's gotten the baton back, to see what his take on the last trilogy that we're gonna see for a while. Maybe.
Right, exactly. And I do think Last Jedi was the best one that we've had since the originals, I would say.
Well, I mean, I liked Rogue One. She did not.
I did not like Rogue One. Yeah, people are pretty torn on that one, I think. Well, just the franchise in general, but I don't know. I think because they have to wrap stuff up, that's exciting to me. To see it sort of where they're gonna... Because for so long, it just feels like this never-ending... I don't feel satisfied, you know what I mean?
Well...
So I feel like I'm gonna get, a lot of satisfaction from this movie because it's oh, that's it. You know,
but
I
that's
think
not
I really like that feeling.
But that's not it. They don't, for me, they don't have to wrap up everything because it's not like we're never gonna get another Star Wars movie after this.
No, but this saga is coming to a close. So Luke Skywalker, all that stuff. We're never gonna see Rey again.
Well, I don't know about that.
Yeah, they said that these characters aren't gonna. This is the end of the line.
I don't believe that.
I do.
I don't believe that.
I believe it.
Maybe as we know them, maybe. Because maybe we might do a good time jump with them. Oh. So I don't believe we'll never see Rey again. She is way too popular for them just to be all right, she's 3 and done, and then that's it. For me, that would be a big mistake. That's just me. If you want to make a TV show or something.
If they are taking a hiatus, though, from the movies, then you'd think it's strange that they would do that. If Rey's so popular, you'd think they'd just keep going.
Well, but I mean, I think they just want to refocus. They had the misstep with Solo, and then they had plans to do other.
They need to regroup.
Yeah, exactly. So I don't mind them taking a break and figuring out movie wise what they're gonna do next. But for them to just say 3 movies and Rey, you're gone forever, that would be a big mistake, in my opinion. I'm not Kathleen Kennedy, but if I were to see her, I wouldn't do that. I mean, there's so much more you can do with her, depending upon what happens in this movie, obviously.
Yeah. Well, let's watch the trailer and see what kind of stuff we get.
I'm assuming that's right.
Sex scene?
I doubt it.
We've passed on all we know. 1,000 generations live in you now. But this is your fight.
So
that's a very good tease.
I'm just gonna say that is sort of the definition of teaser trailer.
Absolutely.
So I feel like I don't know what is going on.
Seeing Leia, it hurt.
It does.
It hurt in that line. You're never really gone. It's like yeah, but it's never It's never gonna be the same.
Yeah.
Like seeing this movie is just like, not having Leia there is just like we know Carrie Fisher. Like obviously Leia's in the movie, but the idea that Carrie Fisher's just not around anymore is just it's sad. It's sad.
Yes, well, it certainly is a legacy. So excited to sort of feel all those feels as well. Like it's gonna be very emotional. But okay, let's talk about what we saw here. There's not a lot for me to take away unless you really like go frame by frame and sort of like pick stuff out. But the bigger picture for me is like Rey's clearly training for something. She's sort of like the last, Jedi, basically, in a way.
Her taking like the Jedi books and like obviously this movie takes place sometime after the last. It doesn't pick up right after. So I'm pretty sure she's been studying those books, and if you listen to Luke's words,
1,000 generations live within you.
And then this is your fight now, almost kind of like you're on your own now.
Yeah.
Like I'm pretty sure Luke is gonna be a Force ghost. So he's like, I've taught you all I can teach
Force
you.
Ghost.
I love Force ghost. He's like, I've done all I can now. Mm-hmm. It's all on you.
Yeah.
And then to see like kind of charging at her.
Yeah.
I'm curious to see what builds up toward before that happened. But I
think she's training.
Maybe.
I kind of got this vibe of she's like ready, like, okay, I'm going to try this again, I'm going to get it this time.
Maybe.
It's kind of what I felt when I saw that. I don't know.
Or the voiceover could have been from something else, of her training before, and this was something different.
No, I don't think those were happening at the same time.
So,
but,
but I really like what we're seeing. Like, we obviously saw all the art, and we saw Lando. Thank God we saw Lando.
Yeah.
I was like, it took them way too long to bring him back. So I'm glad to see him.
Yeah.
They didn't show us Luke, which I'm happy about. Mm-hmm. We know he's in the movie. We don't need to see him this early on. Maybe in the second trailer you can show him. But I'm glad we didn't see him.
Yeah.
Glad we didn't see him.
Just a little tease.
Yeah. I mean, I'm curious what the Emperor laughing meant. Like, because when he said we're never really gone, and we hear the Emperor laughing, are we to assume that the Emperor comes back as maybe a Sith Force ghost? Or something like that.
I feel like the whole idea behind the becoming a ghost after you die as a Jedi is because you you're a good person and you live through the light and you're sort of like immortal in that way. Huh?
Darth Vader came back. Anakin came back.
But he redeemed himself. You know what I mean? Like there was that moment of good, and he wasn't always bad. No. Someone like the Emperor, for example, they just cares about earthly. Living as long as you can, on Earth, or well, not on Earth, but on planets, and moons. So I don't know if they'll introduce that kind of thing, but maybe. But I feel like it would be kind of a weird, I don't know, cop out to just bring back. It has to mean more than just.
Well, I mean, again, it's a matter of if he comes back as an actual person, it's all how you bring him back.
Well, yeah.
I'm not saying don't bring him back. I'm just saying if you are going to bring him back, it has to make sense and it has to be meaningful. You just can't bring him back just for, we need a villain. Let's just bring Palpatine back.
Yeah, I guess that's kind of what I was getting at just now when I was rambling. Yeah. But also it sort of dawned on me, one of the things that I had beef with the last two movies is I feel like they had this opportunity for Rey to sort of turn dark a little bit or be more of a gray Jedi. There were these moments where I'm like, she's gonna be fighting the darkness within in a way that she may not be able to win. And I wish they would have played with that more. And I almost wonder if that might be some way they're going with it here. Maybe the Emperor is sort of trying to get it inside her, in a way, or it's all in her head maybe, or some kind of force. I don't know how the Force works, really, but, it's possible that they can kind of just do whatever they want, I guess.
Well, I mean, within reason, I think, but I'm just very curious to see where we leave it. You're saying you want a lot of things closed. I wanted to see the possibility, certain things are obviously going to come to close, but I just don't want everything to be tied up in a nice little
no.
bow.
I don't like that.
Because,
I'm just saying, just knowing that it's the last one, I feel like I'm going to get more satisfaction out of it.
But, I mean, the last of this trilogy and the last of this 9 movies, Star Wars is not going to end. So, I don't want everything, like, to be like, oh, the Return of the Jedi, where everything's like, yeah, we bit the Empire.
Here's a medal.
Bye, guys. And then that's it. And then, like, it seemed like everything was just, like, but you have so many questions still, like, well, alright, they lost the Death Star, but, you know, is the Empire really gone? Like obviously, there's, like, this saga is going to continue, and I want to see Rey back, and I want to see Finn, but I want to see them in different parts of their life. Like, if they come back to Rey in, like, 6 years or something like that, I'd be curious to see what she's like 6 years from where this movie leaves us off. So, like, obviously, we're gonna say goodbye to probably Luke and Lando, and then the droids. They've had their time, and now I want to see them go into another direction, but not completely. Like, you have to hand off the franchise to other people, just like the original cast members handed it off to Rey and the rest. I want to see Rey and the rest.
I don't want it to be like a continual passing of the torch from now until the end of time.
No, not
like I think that's crazy. I always wanted to see something like just like get me out of here. Like, I don't even want to hear the Skywalker name ever again.
But we don't have to.
Or I don't want to hear Rey's name or like anything. Like just let
me start
over somewhere.
I don't think they've done enough with Rey. In my opinion, be 3 and done with her.
Well, I mean, you were right. You're certainly right that she's very popular. But
like, not even that. I agree with you.
There's
just so much more they could have, and probably potentially still could, depending upon what they do with this. Yeah. With her character, she's so fascinating. Is that the fact?
Okay.
No, I just think there's so much mystery around her because we still don't know a lot about her, even though we've seen 2 movies with her. We don't know a lot about her still. Yeah. So why is she so powerful? Why, like, you know, like?
Well, so, I feel like we're gonna get some answers in this. You know,
maybe. But I'd be okay if we don't get them all.
Wasn't there some kind of fan theory that she was like Palpatine's kid?
Oh, there's some there's
which actually there's
fan theories up the yazoo. There's
of course there are.
Palpatine's kid, Obi-Wan's kid, Luke's kid. Like, you name a Star Wars character, they'll find a way to tie Rey to it. So
that would make a little bit of sense, you know, because we hear him laughing at the end. So
yeah, I mean,
so maybe they are tied together in some way that we just don't know yet.
Maybe
it's not like a father-daughter.
Or maybe that laugh is for what's his name? I can't remember his name right now.
Oh, I don't know.
The bad guy, I can't remember his name right now. But anyways,
Kylo Ren?
Yeah, Kylo Ren. So maybe because I don't know.
Maybe. I love Kylo Ren. I'm really excited to see.
I want them to do more with him. I love that he's sticked around.
Yeah, I like him.
He's gonna be through the entire trilogy, just like how Vader was.
What a guy.
In the original trilogy. So I like that he's sticking around, and I want to do more with him because he has some growth to do himself. Because in the first one, he just came off as this whiny little bitch that didn't, just try to, make good that his grandfather didn't do. He just came across as whiny. So I want to see his character evolve, and he kind of did a little bit of growing in The Last Jedi. I want to see what else would they do with him.
He still is whiny and has a temper, but one thing that they introduced was that he and Kylo Ren and Rey have this
a connection.
So they're not gonna waste that either. Like,
I hope not.
That's gonna mean something.
And I want to see them play more on that fact. Yeah. Like maybe because they can see each other and what they're doing. So I want that to continue. See where that leads them.
Yes. It's also really cool just to see the Death Star and feel like they're probably gonna go in there and just to be back in the Death Star in the saga would be really cool. So that was a really cool moment for me. So hopefully they're going to explore that.
Yeah, I hope Yoda's in it too.
I don't want to see Yoda.
No, I want to see Yoda. No, we have to.
No, I don't.
We have to. Anyway, guys, what do you guys think? What are your theories about what's going on? About what we see, what we heard? Are you excited that we're getting this movie, The Rise of Skywalker? What do you think that means? You think Skywalker's name is going to be elevated now to some because the character itself is very elevated considering what he did in The Last Jedi. He's not more myth than man now. So curious what the title is actually going to mean. But what are your thoughts? Is Rey still Skywalker somehow?
Yeah, I mean maybe that's the name of the new religion. If the sort of Jedi if that whole thing is sort of done, maybe there's like a new religion that's called Skywalker, and then we all pray to Luke.
I don't think they're brave enough to change
Luke
from
would be like
Jedi
Jesus
to Skywalker. That would be like
that'd be bold.
Yeah, that would be super bold. I don't know if the Star Wars community could handle that.
Yeah.
I mean, but maybe like
it could exist simultaneously.
But maybe like instead of Jedi Master, you're a Skywalker. Maybe that's the new name for Jedi Master. Mm-hmm. You're a Skywalker now. So like that, you can still have the Jedi name. Be like I'm a Jedi, but when I become a Master, I'm a Skywalker.
Yeah, there's different factions.
Yeah, I mean
Jedi.
Something like that would be okay. But what do you guys think? Let us know. Yeah, exactly. What are you guys' thoughts? Leave the comments below. Also, like, subscribe, do all those great things. Make sure to hit the notification bell so when we do get the next trailer, we'll talk about that. And then in December, when the movie does come out, we'll do a spoiler review of that. So, looking forward to that. I'm gonna miss also getting a Star Wars movie in December.
It's like a Christmas.
I've been looking forward to it the last couple of times, and we don't know when we're gonna get it again. Avatar 2 next December. Not looking forward to that. But that's another story. But until then, I'm Sean.
I'm Alex.
May the Force be with you.
Aha!
Always.
Jinx!
Pour me a soda. Or I owe you a wine. I don't know which way.